The Bible tells us that God made everyone special. We were raised to become godly children. The life of Auditor Christopher Castaños Rivas is no exception. As a son, husband, father, grandfather, friend, and colleague all rolled into one. Today, he celebrates his 60th birthday, and as well as formally announces his retirement from active duty as a public servant of more than 35 years inside the Commission on Audit, an institution unlike any other democratically installed branch of government, and that it managed to earn the respect of the United Nations. But how much do we know about Christopher Rivas, the provincial auditor, a friend to some, and a barkada to most? Tuper, Chris, and Guard, as he is fondly called, was born to Clarito Cervantes Rivas and Rosario Castaños Rivas. He has an older sister, Nesita Nene Rivas Labindao, who went on to become a public school teacher until her retirement. One of only 2 siblings, his formative years was mostly spent in Lianga, then a town of abject poverty and backwardness. Legend has it that he figured in a bike mishap sometime during his 6th grade at the Lianga Central Elementary School. As he tried to pedal his way in and around the town plaza, little did he know it would become a life-turning event, a blessing in disguise of some sort. He had to face the inevitable. All this time, he finished his elementary education as a consistent honor pupil. Although he had a prosthetic leg left on that allowed him to walk like any normal person would, he finished high school at SSDSU, formerly LNSF. Surprisingly, it did not pose as hindrance for him to finish a bachelor's degree in commerce, major in accounting, Central Philippine University, Iloilo City. The succeeding year would prove momentous as he easily passed the board examination in accountancy. In 1996 through 1999, Christopher enrolled and finished his master's in public administration in Surigao del Sur Polytechnic State College, Tandag, Surigao del Sur. In December 30, 1979, he married his high school soulmate named Hermelina Moreno, who is a college instructor at LNSF. Despite the utter dislike of both parents, she bore him 5 siblings, 4 sons, and a daughter. Through all ups and downs, their children would grow up to become college professionals themselves in their chosen degree or vocation. As an accountant, he got hired as an action team officer within the Commission on Audit hierarchy back in August 8, 1978, and got assigned in provincial capital Tandag, Surigao del Sur, a job he kept until today. He methodically worked his way up to the bureaucratic ladder until he got promoted to State Auditor 4 in 1998 through 2013, taking on the responsibility as a team leader for Audit Group E and getting assigned in different places wherever the call of duty beckons. These include Tandag Provincial Capital, Province of Surigao del Sur, San Francisco, Loreto, and La Paz in Agusan del Sur, and Agusan del Norte Provincial Capital. From this day forth, he will face the sunset at the pinnacle of his career as a public servant, resilient but enthusiastic in his quest for the creation of more wealth. All this time, he pursued his lifelong advocacy. His love for music and art, and promotion of ecotourism in his hometown, and all too recently, the Seahoi and Ziphoi Resort and Recreation Facility that serves to strengthen his character even more, and undying love for Lianga. Today, he can bask in the glory of joy of raising 5 grandchildren, a living testament to a life well lived as a public servant. As a son of Lianga, husband to his wife, father and grandfather to his children and grandchildren, as well as trusted friend and confidant atop a select few individuals. His children with soulmate Hermie include Christopher, who is married to Janice Canedo Rivas, who took up residence in Davao City. Crispy May, who is a public health nurse by profession and is currently employed in the Middle East. Chrismond also had a public health nurse degree to his credit. And Krister John, who recently tied a knot with Christine Joyce Ann. As young grandparents, Chris and Hermie had 5 grandchildren, 3 from King Jankin Emmanuel, Yukisha Jacqueline, Jakisha Elise, and Kriya Elise, a daughter of KR and Ria Mandehar, and a recent addition of Krishna Joyce, courtesy of the new couple Kits and Yeye. This retiring public servant may still have post-retirement pursuits of choice, one too many, as his better half makes of it. As a son of God, he had looked forward to the day when the omnipotent God would say, as the Bible makes of it, "Well done, good and faithful servant. You have run the race. You have fought life's challenges well, and had fought a good fight. For whatever bound on earth is bounded in heaven, and whatever we free on earth shall be freed in heaven as well." Congratulations and happy 60th birthday. Wishing you more candles to blow, more cakes to slice, and more blissful years with God's amazing grace.